Hey, salut à tous, ici Toast de Hyrule Gamer, j'espère que ça va bien. J'espère que ça va bien. Un mort revenu parmi les vivants. Je vous fais le topo, j'ai pris une pause, je devais faire attention à ma santé, il y avait le retour aux études. Bref, que des petits trucs sympathiques. Mais c'est pas de ça qu'on va parler aujourd'hui, parce qu'une petite voix dans ma tête m'a annoncé la sortie prochaine d'un nouveau jeu Nintendo. Et du coup, je me suis dit, pourquoi pas en faire une vidéo réaction. Cette petite voix dans ma tête m'a annoncé qu'il s'agissait d'un nouveau jeu. Et pas n'importe lequel. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. De ce que j'ai entendu dire, l'histoire va avoir lieu autour d'il y a 100 ans, avant Breath of the Wild. Bref, je n'attends pas plus longtemps, c'est parti.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Bonjour.
We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Évidemment.
Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, thank you so much.
Eh ben, ça me fait plaisir.
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development, so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates. In the meantime, we've prepared a different way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
Ok. Voyons voir.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Okay.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Oh my god! Okay. Oh mon dieu. Oh, oh, je suis prêt. Oh, que je suis prêt.
I must protect everyone.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In that game, the Great Calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the Great Calamity.
Wow.
So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer Mr. Hayashi to join me here.
Wow. Ils ont pas chômé, hein?
Hello, everyone. I'm Yosuke Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think? The battles between the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon would complement Warrior-style gameplay against large armies. The previous Hyrule Warriors games were filled with Zelda conventions. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special title for me. Unlike the previous Hyrule Warriors games, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue.
Nice.
And while we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series, with exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild firsthand.
Thank you, Mr. Hayashi. During the development of the previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding of the Legend of Zelda series. This time around, they made it possible to create this new experience by combining the well-detailed world of Breath of the Wild with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer the experience of the great Calamity battles that weren't fully shown in the original game.
Ça risque d'être un...
I hope that both those who played the previous Hyrule Warriors games and those who
Quelque chose
played The
d'énorme.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild can experience this game. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Fin novembre! Wow!
Thank you for your continued support for The Legend of Zelda and this game.
C'est dans 2 mois? C'est dans 2 mois. J'ai franchement hâte à ce jeu. Faire un Hyrule Warriors mélange Breath of the Wild, genre pour vraiment faire en sorte que les fans qui attendent le deuxième Breath of the Wild patientent. C'est pas une mauvaise chose, je trouve que c'est une très bonne idée de leur part en plus. Et franchement, un Hyrule Warriors, déjà que j'ai adoré le premier, un Hyrule Warriors à la sauce à la Breath of the Wild, tout ce qu'il y avait, les graphiques, le style de gameplay. En plus, ils l'ont dit, ils vont travailler avec ceux qui ont développé le jeu Breath of the Wild, déjà en partant. Ce qui est incroyable. C'est pas surprenant, mais c'est incroyable quand même. 20 novembre, hein? Ça fait un jeu pour le temps des fêtes, hein? Et en plus, c'est dans ce même coin que les nouvelles consoles sont censées sortir en plus. D'après moi, il y a peut-être un événement d'ici novembre qui se prépare. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, c'est dans mon panier. C'est dans mon panier cadeau, là. J'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. On se retrouve très vite pour une prochaine vidéo. C'était Toast the World Gamers. À la prochaine tout le monde. Ciao, ciao!